All right, gang, we're back with our CrossFit Metcon for Wednesday, August 11th. 6 rounds today. Every 2 minutes, you'll kick off with 10 ring push-ups for guys, 8 for ladies. Then we'll move over for 12 bent over rows. And then we'll finish up with 12 front rack plate steps per side. On those ring push-ups, have your rings right at shoulder width. We don't want them to be too narrow on this, not too wide either, so that when you set up, your fists can be directly below your shoulders. And also you want to stay away from pulling these rings too tight into the middle. So try to stay fists stacked over shoulders, and then from here, toes together, find that tight hollow body position, squeeze in our butt, squeeze in our belly. And then as we lower down, try not to lay on those straps. Get your bicep at least even with the ring, a little bit deeper if you can. And then when you drive back to the top, I actually want you to turn those palms forward a little bit. So in the bottom, fists are neutral. At the top, driving those palms forward, not leaning on the straps, keeping that fist right under the shoulder so that we're challenging that shoulder stability. If you're not ready for ring push-ups from the toe and you want to work on this ring movement, you can go from knees, still trying to find a long, hollow position here, still working through that range of motion where we're getting our bicep down at least to the top of the ring, even deeper if we can. After that, one more thing. If you're not ready for the ring push-ups, then we can sub with push-ups hands on a box or push-ups elevated up to a bar. You don't want to get stuck on these for too long today because you need to get these rounds done pretty quickly. So if you're having to break up those push-ups into more than 2 sets to get to that 10 or 8, you need to sub down one so that you can get some bigger sets and get through those push-ups quickly. From there, we've got 12 bent over rows. We're going to hinge over into an RDL, really pushing those hips back. Bar starts just a little bit behind the shoulder, and then it actually comes back as we pull towards our belly button. So we don't just want to pull straight up. We want that flat back. Bar starts just behind the shoulder, and then we're pulling towards the belly button, squeezing through the middle of our back as hard as we can, and getting those elbows back behind us. Make sure that torso doesn't move here because we don't want to get our legs into the equation. Keeping that back locked in, reaching long in the bottom, keeping elbows tight, pulling towards the belly button. Finishing up with those 12 front rack marches. Whichever hand the bell is in, that's going to be the foot that you lead with. Also, reminder on that front rack position, your thumb is right here close to your collarbone. Elbow's not up high because now it's just resting up here, and I'm not getting the shoulder stability work out of this that we want. So keeping that elbow down closer to our side. From there, belly stays tight, head stays tall, lead with that loaded side. The foot that comes up should be the foot that comes down first as well. That way it's a walking pattern. We'll do 12 steps on one side, switch it over, 12 steps on the other side, and then that will finish your round. Your score today will be your slowest time in any round, so spot that clock after each round. Also, I want you to have these rounds done by that minute 30 mark so that you have at least 30 seconds of rest at the end. So if you're going over a minute 30, shave a couple reps off on those front rack step-ups so that you can have enough time to rest and come back to those ring push-ups. Good luck on today's Metcon, and we'll see you back for Friday's workout.